Hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropian. In today's video, back in 2020 I made a couple of videos about ES, and when I made that video it kind of garnered a lot of attention. Some would say the wrong kind of attention. Yeah, there were a lot of people who hated me, and a lot of them have actually stuck around. A lot of them followed me purposefully because they hate me. That's all good. I'm all for it. One of the guys whose interest I garnered was a gentleman by the name of JOSEPHSAKALA. Now, I don't know this guy, but he used to make these random videos about me. His videos were mostly offensive, which once again, you know, is a dime a dozen. But lately, this guy has gone into overdrive, and I've been watching his behavior and I've been thinking, what's got into you? This guy is really angry.
This is criminal. This is a crime.
Got so much venom and hate inside himself for me, and I'm sitting here wondering, where's all this coming from? I don't know you. Why are you angry at me? I have a sneaky suspicion that I think I know the reason why he's acting this way. So this evening I'm going to try and share this with you. We're going to go over his latest video that he made about me. First, I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, share, click the bell notification, and please consider supporting the channel on our Patreon, link in the description. I'm also going to invite you to please follow the Oversight channel, the channel that is there to help you to invest on the African continent both safely and securely. Link also in the description. So who is this JOSEPHSAKALA? I don't know. I have no idea who he is. I don't think he's from the Gambia, which is strange. But one thing I do know is that he has been keeping an eye on me. He's been making a lot of videos about me over the past year or so. Now, clearly, there are a lot of people who dislike me. There are a lot of people who I have made videos about who also dislike me. And a lot of those people are looking for allies. More specifically, those allies who have some sort of exposure on YouTube. But lately I've been keeping an active eye on the activities of a number of YouTubers over there in the Gambia. One of those YouTubers are, of course, Blaxit. Now, if you go over to Blaxit's community page, you will see a few positive posts about JOSEPHSAKALA. Go follow him, he's the good guy, So I'm thinking to myself, I'm just putting two and two together and I'm thinking, here we go. So anyway, I could see that this guy was trending, making videos specifically about me. He targeted me in at least 10 of his videos, which once again is okay with me. Even if he had a larger platform, it wouldn't bother me in the slightest. At the end of the day, the people who I go after, both large and small, are going to get the same type of treatment from me regardless. Now, I never paid any real attention to JOSEPHSAKALA's videos until his last one actually, that I found rather amusing. So let's take a look at what he had to say in his last video.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I want to talk about Blaxit. There is this woman called MADONNA who has been found out to be the Unapologetic Negropian's informant.
First of all, who on earth is Madonna? I have no idea who this man is talking about.
She contacted Blaxit because she wanted to purchase some land in the Gambia. 6 plots in Busura and 1 in Jambanjeli, Kasakunda.
Clear that Blaxit has a lot of enemies. I think she's just picked one out of the bag and said, yeah, it's her that's made all these accusations. It is she who's been giving the information to the Unapologetic Negropian. I don't think she has any idea, but for her, it doesn't make any difference.
After Blaxit refused for her to move in with them, she became upset. And she wanted to start doing revenge on Blaxit. She started demanding money that she paid for plots, of which Blaxit paid back. But this money, it was not like Blaxit ate it or she demanded money because she didn't trust Blaxit or whatever. She demanded the money back because she started struggling in the Gambia to pay with her hotel bills. In fact, she almost wrecked someone's marriage in the Gambia who was married or who is still married for 40 years. His name is Mr. Prince Strickland.
I'm not going to say I feel sorry for this guy, but what's happening here, it's clear by the types of information that JOSEPHSAKALA is giving to you. He is getting this information from someone who is a gossiper. Now, I know you guys are thinking, oh, wait a minute, you're a gossiper too. No, whoa. I only talk about scam artists. Really, Joseph, I know you're not going to want to take any information from me, but if you had to take anything out of this particular video, try and keep your videos more serious. Try and keep it less gossipy, and then more people will watch your video with a bit more sincerity. Listen, this guy's going to start spewing out the names of everybody that Blaxit has had a problem with.
I don't know how he got hold of Blaxit driver's number, an apologetic European, and wanted to start digging dirt about Blaxit so that he can publish it on the internet on his YouTube platform.
Find this so funny. Come on, I mean, if I was going to show a screenshot of some significant information that I wanted to show the people on my YouTube channel, I wouldn't put the screenshot using the platform.
Real information, real images of the unapologetic European traitor trying to dig dirt on Blaxit using someone who's their driver.
The screenshot with this colored bar that you see to the right definitely means this has been edited in some way or another. You can see that part of the name has been edited out, but how much more of it has been edited, you don't know. You can't see my number on it, and even if you can't see my number on it, you can also take a look at my picture. You would have been able to have seen my picture from my WhatsApp, and that's not there either. And I'm going to tell you this now. I never did this. This is completely fake. He's just made this up. So I have no idea what showing a picture of missed calls on a WhatsApp call is trying to prove. It's useless.
In as much as we have a lot of bad people out there, we have got a lot of good people out there. And this driver is one of them. He said, I'm not gonna adhere to this kind of nonsense of trying to stab someone in the back who has been so good to me. You understand?
He's right about this. I have tried to contact the driver and he did not speak to me. And yeah, Joseph is right. He is a good man for doing that. Oh, I need to tell Joseph something. Joseph, listen, you need to start J-cutting your videos because there are lots of pauses in between your words and in between your sentences. And those pauses are so long. Look, take a listen to this.
Check it.
Do you see what I mean? You need to try and get rid of that. I don't want to hear the moisture in your mouth when I hear you talking or when I hear you breathing. It's really creepy. So try and use the J-cut.
My brother, you're not even my brother. You're just a melanated person. You're a traitor. Let me call you like the way you are. Traitor, you are not going to succeed because a lot of people in the diaspora and on the continent are not going to allow you with your nonsense. This is criminal, real crime. Criminal. How can you be calling someone? and you know what? If I was a driver, I would have given him a piece of my cake.
What's really sad is that he is not from the diaspora. So you can tell that he's been speaking to somebody from the diaspora. He's using the same type of rhetoric when you try to put somebody down. Oh, he's dating a white woman. Oh, he's doing this. It's the same crap that we've heard over and over and over again.
Goes ahead and puts on a false picture of Mr. Jallow and says blacks are trying to blame it on Mr. Jallow. That is not even Mr. Jallow.
It's not Mr. Jallow, is it?
I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Adama Jallow.
Well, actually, he's right. I was speaking about another Mr. Jallow.
So, Jambanjali Estate, which is in Kasakunda Estate 1, which is with Mr. Jallow, who's to my left here. Hello, Mr. Jallow.
It's actually the other Mr. Jallow. It's another man who's in the exact same room, who's sitting to the left of Blaxit when she was doing this interview. So, but they're both called Mr. Jallow. So that is Mr. Jallow. He is from the Gambia and he does use Blaxit to sell his land.
He doesn't look anything like that. He puts an ugly picture of an African American. I don't. Guys, excuse my language. He puts an ugly picture of a melanated person.
Slip of the tongue there. Okay, no, it's not just an African American. He felt very comfortable in the way he was about to put down this man because he's just an African American. Careful, Joseph. I've got to be honest with you guys. I never took this video seriously, and I could sit here and have a smile on my face knowing that there are going to be people who are going to attempt to try and debunk me, but these guys, come on, they can do so much better. Actually, I implore him, please do better. Try and come at me with a different angle, and an angle that nobody else has used. Something that would prick up the ears of the masses. Don't just try and say the exact same things as Blaxit is telling you, because you just sound like her mouthpiece. That isn't going to make your YouTube channel any better. If he's looking to make a channel and make a channel where he's going to be able to talk to as many people as possible, it's important that he has integrity with the stories that he makes. Until the next time, please think twice. Ta-ra a bit.